an unboxing, and a shave coming up next. Oh, that's nice and smooth. Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, SparkWithGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another video. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. If this is your first visit, thank you. Welcome. Look around, enjoy the videos, and please consider subscribing. Well, it's time for a shave, but it's an unboxing and a shave. Yeah, this arrived from Phoenix Shaving. And you know, I love the way they package everything, even just for the mail, for delivery. You know, this kind of artwork right here, thanks for your support, but also it's, you know, breathe, it's here, which is really kind of neat. Okay, we can see you doing the happy dance. You know, I love that. That's just, those are really nice touches. Right here, it's got the flying saucer, a shaved new world right there. How slick is that? That's just really, really a nice touch. And if you were to buy something online for them and send it to someone as a gift, you know, this in itself is kind of neat. This packaging with this tape, you know, when they receive it, they know that there's something really special inside. And I think there's something really special inside here. I don't know what it is. I think Doug and Fran very kindly sent this to me. My sincere thanks to them. I thank them and everybody who supports this channel. There are a lot of people out there who support it, and I'm really very grateful. People like Sheldon Quinn and Jim from Northfield and Mike Rosenthal, the folks at Vikings Blade, folks at Phoenix Shaving. Really, I mean, without their support, I don't know if the channel would have come this far. And thank you to all the viewers out there for viewing and commenting. I really do appreciate it. But we're opening this up here, so let me just, I'm going to cut like this. Okay. Well, let's see what we got here. Oh man. Oh man. Well, there's something right here on a card. It's a handwritten note from Douglas. Wow, this is really nice. Wow, this is, I mean, everything is just so slick. Okay, first of all, right here, I've got something here, coming soon. Hotel Cecil. This looks like it's a sample of an aftershave and cologne. That's really neat. I'm gonna sample that later. Greetings, Mark. You are going to love this. The Amber Aerolite. The Stygian knot is pretty awesome. Synthetic Peregrino. If you enjoyed the synthetic Peregrino, you will love this. Also, I believe this sample of Hotel Cecil will knock your socks off. It's an homage to vintage Burma shave. Wow, shave on, Douglas, right there. Okay, so I'm reading that on the fly. And check this out, Hotel Cecil. There is the a beautiful postcard of the Hotel Cecil. Everything they do is just so neat. But thank you very much, Douglas. That's really nice. Yeah, the Amber Aerolite. That's their new shaving brush. He mentioned it on Facebook about a week ago, I think. Sure enough, wow. Here it is, folks. Look at that. This looks absolutely awesome. Here it is. 24 millimeter Stygian synthetic shaving brush. I think I pronounced that right, didn't I? Stygian? Maybe it's Stygian? Stygian? Okay, help me out here. 24 millimeter Stygian synthetic shaving brush. Amber Aerolite. Okay, so let's open this up and let's get a look at it. Here it is right here. We're shaving with this. Yes, we are. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Check that out. There is a translucent kind of amber color here to the bottom of this handle, and everything else is black through the knot up to the white tips. My gosh, this is gorgeous. Can you see this? This is, of course you can see this. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Check that out. But their artwork and everything is a throwback to the 1950s, those great classic movies like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and Earth versus the Flying Saucers and War of the Worlds and all that kind of great stuff, plus all that great comic book art that I grew up with. This, when they say amber, and I'm looking at this reminds me of Jurassic Park because the DNA was encased in amber. That's the kind of thing I get from it. And this looks like the color of that amber that I remember from the movie. And of course they extract the fossilized bug or the bug that was entrapped or whatever animal was captured in there in that amber, and then they got the DNA, and then they made dinosaurs from that. But that's what this amber handle reminds me of. Oh, this is nice. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I like to take, whenever I get a new shaving brush like this, I like to just wash it out a little bit and then have a shave with it. But I want to just run it under some water and get some soap with it. Get some soap on there and just wash it out real quickly before I use it. So I'm going to get my Dr. Bronner's and I'm just going to wash this just very, very lightly and then, give it a good shake. And then I'll be right back to start the shave. So hang in there with me. This is really exciting. This is a really, really neat looking brush. And after I get it cleaned, just a little bit, it's just something I always do. Then I'll show this to you compared to some of the other brushes that Phoenix Shaving sells that I have here in my collection. All right, hang in there with me. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Thanks very much for hanging in there with me. I did do a nice light wash of this new shaving brush. That's something I do with all my new shaving brushes. And yeah, I do use the Dr. Bronner. So that step is out of the way. I'm going to have a shave with it. We're going to build a lather with this. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the performance is like. It looks like an absolutely gorgeous knot. The handle looks wonderful. Feels very, very nice in the hand. But before I get to that, I'll be using my Shona razor. This is made by the folks at Petite in the same factory. It is a 3-piece razor. It's got that nice open comb to it. And I'll be using a Gillette Nasset razor blade. So let me get that out right now. And let's just load that razor up and get some of this out of the way so we can start talking about these brushes here. So, okay, so here is the Gillette Nasset blade right there, and we're just going to set that there like that. Put that there. There's the handle on there like that. Nice mild open comb razor, at least it is for me. And the blade balance and alignment is really spot on. Very nice. Very, very similar to this Petite Grande. The Grande's right here. And this has 11 teeth. This has 9 teeth. The Shona has 9 teeth. So that's what we're going to be using. Also, going to start it off with the Cube 2.0 and diver down. Going to use this. Yeah, absolutely. Going to finish it up with Shash Alum Block and of course diver down, aftershave, splash, and cologne. And for upstairs, some Lubriderm. Lubriderm because it's fragrance free, and maybe mix a little bit of that in with the diver down. Next time around I'm going to get the diver down Star Jelly. All right, well, here it is. This is the Amber Aerolite. Boy, I love the logo on the bottom. Absolutely beautiful. Really, really neat. And again, the color amber is just, it has a translucence to it, but it just kind of really catches the light in a very, very nice way. But again, like I say, it just reminds me, when I first saw this and how the light played off of it, I thought Jurassic Park and amber, trapping those little animals where they got the DNA from in order to make dinosaurs. That's what this reminds me of. This is the Stygian knot, and it looks like it has some really, really nice backbone to it, but the tips are very, very, very soft. Let me show you what this looks like in comparison to the other Phoenix brushes that I have. Let's go from the smallest to the largest. Here is the Amber Aerolite next to my solar flare right here with the butterscotch handle. Okay, and you can see the size knot. It has a more generous knot here on the Amber Aerolite. Of course, this is the butterscotch knot, a butterscotch handle. Thanks, Mom. Okay, that's okay. Now here is the Peregrino. This knot has a similar look to the Peregrino. You can see the Peregrino handle is a little bit larger, but it is the same size 24 millimeter knot. Boy, that looks terrific. And of course, here is the Atomic Rocket, which is probably the largest of the Phoenix brushes that I have right now. And again, it's a 26 millimeter knot, so you can see that that is a larger knot. The base seems to be the handle. The base of the handle seems to have kind of a feel. Well, you know what? It's a little bit, has these flat surfaces here, but they're not that wide. A little bit like the Peregrino. If you like these flat surfaces here, they're here on this, but not as wide. There's also these flat surfaces on, well, I guess you could call this the collar of the brush too. There's these nice flat surfaces here, so you can get a nice grip on some flat surfaces right there. Whereas the Peregrino and the Atomic Rocket and also the solar flare up here on the collar, they're all smooth. Whereas here you have those nice flat surfaces up here. You have the nice flat surfaces down here on the base. You also have a little bit of stepping right here in this inner diameter, or this ridge. Finger fits in there. My second finger fits in there very, very nicely, and it just seems to wrap around, and my index finger here just seems to tap on one of those flat surfaces. Seems like it's going to give me a lot of nice control. Really, really terrific. And it just feels nice in the hand. It doesn't have an overly large feel, has a nice natural feel to it. It does feel a little more compact than some of these other brushes, and you can see why, but the overall design of the handle, I think that's its real strength, because you're holding this and you've got the entire handle here, and I think it's going to give me a little more control. I've mentioned where some wet shavers like to really hold it right here on the knot and use it this way. I think this handle allows me to have that kind of feel, but to still, have that kind of control and feel, but still allow me to hold the handle without actually touching the knot. And I like that. That's kind of what I'm feeling with this right now. It just feels really, really nice. And it's got some nice weight, and I would say about the same weight as the Peregrino, maybe a little bit lighter. Yeah, the Atomic Rocket, they're all probably in the same ballpark as far as weight, but boy, this just has a really nice feel to it. Whereas the solar flare here has a nice feel for a smaller brush. This has that kind of compactness, but it also feels larger too, if that makes any sense. It's about, you can see it's about the same size, but the handle gives it a more robustness to it. It's more robust. It has a hardier feel in the hand than does the solar flare, even though they're about the same size. That's what I'm seeing here right off the bat. But it's terrific. We're gonna shave with this, and we're gonna shave with this. I'm gonna see how it builds a lather and that sort of thing. I'm using a great shave soap. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some hot water on top of the puck. I'm gonna soak this brush a little bit, because it did. I mean, after I cleaned it with the Dr. Bronner's and water a little bit, and these synthetic brushes, it cleaned up so very quickly. This is like 98% dry already, and it hasn't been even 15 minutes. That's what's so great. This also looks like, because of that quality and because of the size, it looks like it'd be great for home, also great for travel. So, look, let's get some hot water on top of the diver down. and get some hot water on top of this puck. Ooh, that's good and hot right there. And I've got some warm water in the sink. So let's take this and let's soak that in the sink. And I'm going to get probably a hot towel here and take care of my face, prep it a little bit, and I'll be right back to start this shave. So hang in there with me. All right. Now, I did do a nice warm towel, warm washcloth on my face, so I'm all prepped here. So let's wet the face and let's get to the shave. Brush is still soaking there, and it looks gorgeous. Just sitting in the sink. Very, very distinct. Activated charcoal in here. It's mentholated. Formula CK6 ingredients. I'm going to do a face lather. I love doing face lathers with synthetic brushes. They lend themselves so well to that kind of lathering. Now I should have dumped this in the sink. I didn't, but that's okay. I got plenty. Just anxious to get to that. I'm really anxious to get to this shave. Got plenty of slickness on my face. There we go. We're just gonna wring that out a little bit. Okay, that's what it looks like. It is just a bit damp. That's what I have there. A little bit of water around the sides. So here we go. Let's take a look and see how this picks up this soap. And it's already, I mean, oh yeah, it's already picked up. Look at that. That's fantastic. Already got a nice load there. Oh, is that soft? That is a really, really soft, responsive knot. Okay, I'm just going to add a little bit of water to this. Dip the tips into the sink. A little water like that. Look how fast. Look how fast. I mean, boom, lather. It's just, what a wonderful brush. And what's nice is it has some really nice tips to allow me to paint lather on like this. It has nice action to do a face lather like this. I'm going to get a little more water. And the tips like that, watch. And look how that comes alive. Look at that. And I can just paint it on like this. Has nice flow through just to paint that lather on there. I mean, wow. That is really terrific. It is soft, soft, soft. But it has nice backbone. Not too much that it's not going to allow you to do a face lather, but it has enough backbone, again, to be very, very responsive. And it fits in the hand exactly the way I described it prior to the shave. I've got my index finger on a flat surface right here. My second finger just rolls around and fits right into that groove handle there. And the flat areas on the handle really are accommodated by the thumb and another supportive finger here, my third finger here. It just feels great in the hand. Just terrific. And it's not going to slip around or move around in the hand because of those flat surfaces on the collar and also on the base. That's wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. Okay, we're going to heat up the razor here under some hot, hot, hot water. All right, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. That is nice and smooth. That is really, really terrific. But the really nice thing is that there is a nice thick carpet of protective lather there from this brush. That's what's so nice. I'm assured of having a good protective lather from this brush. It just did a fantastic job. And yeah, I have the pre-shave soap there, no doubt about it. But hey, you know what? That's what you want when you do the traditional wet shave. You want to do the proper prep. Good pre-shave soap or oil or cream, and a good shave soap. And a good shaving brush to kind of mix it all together. Yeah, this razor gets up underneath the nostrils very nicely, very easily. But the nice thing is, again, I got some good lather up there for protection. Okay, first pass done. Let's rinse. It's a nice first pass. That really is. It's nice. You know, it's good. It's a mild razor, so I know I'm going to need a second pass, maybe even a third pass. But plenty of soap on this brush. And again, I just picked it up and my hand just naturally fell into place here. Again, my index finger found a flat surface on the collar there, and the hand just fits so nicely into the handle of this brush. It's great. Let's lather up for pass number 2. And you can see plenty on the brush. Now, Formula CK6 likes water, so I'm going to just add a little bit of water, and if you think this is nice here, as soon as I dip this into the sink, it just comes alive even more. Look at that. And again, the painting action of this brush is so wonderful. It's soft when everything is splayed, helping me to do a face lather, and it's soft when I'm painting on the lather. This is one nice knot. Now, if you're a wet shaver who thinks that a 26mm knot might be a little too much for you, you know what? This is probably what you want. This is nice. Either the Peregrino or this one. Both have 24mm knots. And again, the Peregrino, you can see the size of the handle is a little more substantial. However, I really like I just like the economy here, but all of the ornate flat surfaces on here that really help you to get a nice hold. Really, really terrific. All right, here we go. We're going to go with pass number 2. We're going to go east to west across the grain. All right, second pass done. Let's rinse. Yeah, I'm going to need a third pass. Well, I could probably get by with this, but I'll do a third pass because I want to show you how much lather is left in this brush and how it works making some more lather here. Look at that. Ta-da! I love lathering with this brush. Wow. All right. We're all set. And again, still plenty on the brush. Not a lot of swirls in the Diver Down. It's just fantastic shaving soap, but this brush is just doing a wonderful job. All right, here's pass number 3. We're going to go, here's pass number 3. We're going to go south and north against the grain. All right, that is pass number 3 done. Let's rinse. Wow, that's a nice shave. That's a fantastic shave. It's nice, it's smooth, it's close. I mean, no tugging, no pulling. Good choice in razor and blade, but I think the key here was the Diver Down shave soap, the cube, and this brush in making a great, great lather. Okay, let me do my 2 final rinses here. One warm, one cold, and then we'll talk more about this brush. Here's my warm water rinse. Beautiful. Beautiful. Clean, fresh towel waiting for me right here. Okay. Wow, that's got it. All right. Alum block under cold water. This has got the no-slip grip and the dry dock system. Let's see what we get here. Oh, that's smooth as ice. No stinging, no zinging. Wow, what a nice shave. All right, here's the dry dock system right here. It's got a lot of openings for air to get through. A nice airable sponge there, I guess you could call it. And this goes right in there like that. No drying, no shaking, anything like that. I mean, you can give it a couple of shakes if you want to. And just set it down and it does the rest. And it doesn't leak either. Someone asked me if it leaks through there. It doesn't. It doesn't leak at all. It just dries out there, which is wonderful. Okay, let's take a look at this brush. Look how much I have left here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Did I swirl a lot? I did not swirl a lot. And look how much I have here on this brush. Look at that. That is just, that's marvelous. Just a lot there. Here, take a look. I mean, I have enough for a 4th pass and a touch-up if I wanted. Okay, so let's clean this out, and I'll show you how quickly this cleans out, because when I did do the preliminary wash with the Dr. Bronner's, it made, and Dr. Bronner's isn't really a soap that's going to lather up, but boy, this lathered up the Dr. Bronner's. I mean, I could have shaved with the Dr. Bronner's and gotten a really nice face lather with this brush and the Dr. Bronner's. And of course, you can do that if you want to with Dr. Bronner's. If you're in a pinch, you're waiting for your next Phoenix soap to arrive and it hasn't arrived yet and you're out. If you got some Bronner's, you can do that. But stick with the Phoenix shave soaps, especially the Diver Down. This scent is wonderful. Okay, so I'm just going to give me some warm water. And again, I'm just massaging the soap out of the knot like this. And I'm running it on my hand here to just get it out. And now I'm just going to give it some vigorous shakes like this. Like that. Well, about 3, 4, half dozen of them, something like that. And look, I haven't even towel dried it off. Look at that. I mean, absolutely amazing. Okay, so we're going to do just a little buffing and blotting here. Just a little bit. I mean, now just give the handle a little wipe here also. Just make sure there's no soap on there either. Look. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And like I say, it's wonderful the way the light plays off of this handle. Like I say, there is this translucence. It's a gem-like quality where you can see the light come through, and that amber really shines. It's almost like it's igniting. It's really, really nice. I don't mean to keep going over it, but like I say, Jurassic Park, amber. That's what it reminds me of. And it is just really a good looking handle. just great. Okay, so let's just set this down. Let's get a little bit of this right here. And like I said, you don't need a lot. It'll give you it's got a kick to it. It's got a good brace and a good kick. You don't need a lot. I just need a little more than that. Okay. All right. Boy, that's a great scent. That's a great scent. That really is. All right. Lubriderm for upstairs. About that much right there. You see that? About that much. Okay. Now this is fragrance free. And because I don't have the star jelly, I'm just going to do this. The star jelly is better, but I'm going to do this here just a little bit. Just a couple of drops like that. And that'll give me that scent up there with a little bit of balm, like a scented balm. Like a poor man's scented balm. Great shave. Really, really terrific shave. But boy, this brush, this is a grand slam home run. This is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful brush. I love the weight of it. Perfect weight. Beautiful size knot. Incredibly soft, responsive, nice backbone. Does great face lathering. Paints on a lather very, very well. Terrific looking logo again. I mean, great looking logo. And just the overall color scheme. It has a deep elegance to it, which I like. A deep elegance, looks very, very refined. And it really just did a wonderful, wonderful job. I like the flat surfaces around the collar, the neck here, and also on the base of the handle. And it is just put together in such a beautiful way. It really is a wonderful, wonderful shaving brush. If you're looking for a new shaving brush that's great for home, also a nice size for travel in my opinion, check out the Amber Aerolite. This is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful brush. I mean, I think, you know, the Peregrino, everyone's been talking about the Peregrino on Facebook and social media and how they like this Peregrino. They like this knot a lot. You know what? If you've got the Peregrino, believe me, give the Amber Aerolite a look. Try this. I find myself reaching for the Peregrino more than the Atomic Rocket. I would say that the Solar Flare, you know, that's sentimental because of the butterscotch in my mom. But between the two, the Atomic Rocket and the Peregrino, I find myself reaching for the Peregrino more often. I think now that I have this one, this is what I'm going to be reaching for, more so than the Atomic Rocket or the Peregrino. I like them all, but man, this is really, really nice and offers some great, great performance. All right, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so to give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out the Executive Shaving Company. Use the code MARK5. Check out my blog, georgetoon.com/blog for my comics from George on cartoons and the videos like this. I'm on Facebook. Check out my Facebook page. Check out Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. Great shaving soaps, great pre-shave soaps, aftershaves, great shaving gear, a beautiful, beautiful shaving brush in the Amber Aerolite. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love this brush. It's such a nice job and it feels so very nice and natural in the hand. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/marksradio where you'll find all the products I review on this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Amber Aerolite. PhoenixShaving.com, PhoenixArtisanAccoutrements.com. I'll have links below to this and all their shaving brushes. Really, this is a beautiful, beautiful brush. Amber Aerolite. Thanks very much for tuning in again. Really, I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.